Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm out here today on a day off and I got some updates and some new stuff I picked up. But anyway, on the updates, I was able to get with the machine shop guy, and he's just been kind of recuperating from being kind of behind on working on my heads. He's had so much stuff and some people ahead of me anyway, and then he had a kind of a medical issue, and then just trying to play catch up on all that stuff. So I haven't got the heads back for the 318 in the truck yet. That's fine because I have to wait, because since I was almost out sick for a week, I lost some money on a paycheck, and so I'm just waiting for this next paycheck coming up to where I can afford to pay it, stuff off like that. But anyway, found out I was going to get my federal and my state back, because somehow it seems kind of suspicious, and I don't know if we're being targeted again by the IRS, since we are conservatives, Christians, Trump supporters, that sort of thing, like they did when Obama was in office. But they said that I supposedly owed state income tax, but I got my two past income tax checks back the past couple of years without any issues if I supposedly owed money. And they sent me a paper and saying that they took my state and my federal, which wasn't a lot to begin with, but it was better than nothing, and they applied it to my debt, but yet they didn't tell me what my debt is. And when you go onto the IRS website, it doesn't tell you anything about what debt you owe. So it's really suspicious. But yet, yeah. So anyway, I missed out on that. That would have been nice to have. I could have had money to pay off the heads and stuff like that, which it's not going to cost a whole deal. But anyway, moving on. I had to help my, it's not like a chore or anything, but I helped my buddy out with some stuff. You guys know Jim, the guy that has all the different cars for sale in previous videos I've done. And when I went over to his house today to drop some stuff off, he had some odds and ends of Mopar A-body and some other odds and ends that he didn't want. And sometimes we work out little deals with stuff. I do stuff in trade or whatever, or just if it's just something that it's not worth a lot, he'll ask me if I want it. Otherwise, depending on what it is, he might just end up trashing it. But there's some stuff that I've got off of him that's worth saving or cleaning up and reselling, that sort of thing. But anyway, let me show you what I got from him. So here we have, they're not the same size, so I'm thinking that one is an actual body emblem for like a trunk lid or the side of a vehicle, and this one says the same thing, but it's smaller, maybe for a fender. So I got these two Plymouth ones, and a lot of people don't realize that even though that the what I call the mounting studs on here, the little are broke off, you can sometimes, if you're real careful, you can drill into this with a small hobby drill and put a little thread in there and make you some new mounting studs. And then you just put screws on the backside. But this one looks awfully thin to be doing that one with. You could probably get away with this one, because where the mounting studs are at that stick out of here, that you put the little, where you press them onto the into the little lock retainers, they're a little bit thicker. You might be able to get away with that. Otherwise, it'd just be another wall decoration in your garage or whatever. If somebody's interested in any of these, let me know. I might keep one. I don't know. Just anyway, I got two in fairly decent shape. Still has the mounting studs, as you can see, Savoy. 2 of those. This one needs cleaned up. This one needs a light cleaning. Anybody got a Dodge 100? Older truck? Like I said, these stud bases are broke off, but it's pretty thick that you can possibly try to still cut these off and drill them and tap them, and then use some Loctite and still run threaded mounting studs through the panel, and then put little screws on the back side. But anyway, I got a complete set of these. We think these are some type of Dodge or Plymouth from the 40s or 50s, possibly 60s. We don't know what they fit. Anyway, I'm going to restore this and turn around and sell it, because I don't have a big block. This is it's kind of grody, but it'll clean up nice. I got a sandblaster, I got a little MIG welder, and I use Rust-Oleum automotive paint products, primers and sealers and whatnot. But yeah, you can see that late 60s, mid to late 60s, big block. Got that, be fixing that up, and then yeah, restoring it and doing all that. When I was in high school, the last 3 years of high school, I took auto collision repair at Gibson Tech here close to where I live, and part of the requirement was how to do sheet metal restoration. So I'll be working on these to get all this stuff. This stuff's fine, but it's going to be sanded, blasted, and all that stuff, and cleaned up, and maybe painted with the rust converter for whatever I can't get with the sandblaster, that sort of thing. But anyway, that's going to be restored, and I'm going to turn around and sell that. I got this late 60s, I don't know if this is 67, 68, 69 Dart trunk lid panel. If somebody's interested in that, I'm going to clean that up and repaint the lettering. That's a thermoquad. I haven't measured the primaries yet to see if it's 1 3/8 or 1 1/2. If it's 1 1/2, it's supposed to be a big block, supposedly. Jim said that he looked up the numbers. It's supposed to be for an international small block. But anyway, there's that one. So I got me another thermoquad. I might, depending on if I inspect that and make sure it's all salvageable, I might clean it up and rebuild it and turn around and sell that. Possibly. See if anybody's interested on Marketplace. If not, I'll just keep it. And then here's the I guess the guy was going to buy these parts and didn't bother to actually buy them, and never got back with Jim. So Jim asked me if I want them. I said, yeah, sure, why not. Dodge Dart Custom. There is some odds and ends. Now this panel here does have a crack that goes all the way through right here, but you can pop it back in, glue it, and then restore it. Got 2 extra, looks like glove box covers, some taillights, housings. They do say SAE standard BR, and then it's 68L. So it must be for 68 Dart. This one says 68L. I guess part of a Dart grill parts for around the headlights. And then there's this one here. It's got just the trim, and this lens is okay. It's got a crack. If I can get it stand up. Got a crack that runs right through there a little bit, hairline crack, and piece broke off here and here, but other than that, it should be salvageable for somebody that just wants a daily driver. So anyway, I don't have any use for this, so if somebody's interested and they're trying to fix up their old A-body Mopar, let me know, and we'll work something out. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so everything else is on standby until I get back with a regular paycheck. So, but anyway, other than that, my health's doing good. So I'm down to 189. I haven't weighed myself for a while, so but anyway, so still trying to gain some weight back so I don't look too thin. So, but other than that, that's pretty much it. So I know this was a short video and didn't really show much me working on anything or whatever, but I definitely got a couple more projects to work on. The air cleaner, the thermoquad, the rear Dodge Dart panel, some odds and ends like that. So, but anyway, stay tuned for a lot more. This is the first day after 2 or 3 days of this crap weather. We had like 60-mile-an-hour winds one day. It's about 45-mile-an-hour winds today. So this is the first day we've actually had. The sun came out and burned all the clouds off. It was pretty hazy and dreary earlier this afternoon. So the rest of the week's supposed to be in the 60s and 70s. So anyway, until next time.